Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol JNUG. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past 2 days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame, and it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Done this analysis several times in the past. That's where these couple of green lines are coming from. And this initial green line is what really kind of sets up next week. And that's the fact that the price has essentially, officially broken down through this as a level of support. And now it's becoming a very real possibility. Again, possibility, there's no such thing as a guarantee. But with the weakness that's been showing, it would not be shocking at all to see the price now start to kind of work its way back down there and retest these lows, which I've talked about before. And again, the reason for that is just, this had been a pretty crucial area of support. The price was doing a good job of holding above it and holding right around it. But now things seem to really be kind of separating the downside. And that's what does bring about our first update, which is, based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So that is now, definitely in the shorter term, if this level is, going to recover, the first, bit of recovery, and the first way the bulls are going to prove that they're recovering is by getting back up above this line here, right around the $8 mark. So that is, certainly that near-term level of resistance. If the price can actually push through it, not that far away though, is then going to be that purple line there, the 50-period simple moving average. So in other words, there's quite a few areas of resistance, if any sort of turnaround is going to happen. But step one is just getting back up above that $8 mark, in the short term. There we go. Can you tell it's Friday? I can barely talk anymore. Now, again, as far as levels of support and why that level is important, and I've talked about this area several times before, but, $7.30, you go back through the history of the chart, and you can see that there's quite a bit of a history with the price going down there and then bouncing from it. So, that's why if the price does, drop down to that area, that's what makes this chart very interesting again, because like I said, as I just pointed out, this area of the chart has quite the track record of producing some nice bounces. So if this is kind of a leading indicator that the bears are getting ready to, force the price back downwards, right around that green line down there presents quite the interesting setup. So yeah, I'll definitely be watching this, chart next week, and we'll see if any sort of tradable setup presents itself. But things are definitely looking pretty shaky right now, and we'll see if the price continues to fall or not. So yeah, next week should be pretty interesting. Thanks for watching, and everybody have a great Labor Day weekend. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now, and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.